let's take a look at Cardano here. I have it pulled up. So while you're pulling it up, we'll go through the chart here. We have $1.50. Obviously, we keep talking about the same thing here. And sorry, guys, if this keeps getting a bit repetitive every now and then. We got a lot of new viewers coming, new subscribers that could be looking for that information. But it's also good for you as well to just really drill it into your head right now, man. It's funny. I was talking to I talk to my family every now and then. I talk to my friends, and I'm just pulling those what Cardano's sitting at the moment, what Binance is looking at the moment, Ethereum, Bitcoin, like it's nothing in terms of price action, because we just keep looking at this, like we memorize those charts by now. We can just say it by heart without really having to refer back to TradingView. It's kind of crazy, but anyways, that's what we're saying here, guys. $1.50. Cardano's been the level. If you remember, Cardano with Bitcoin continuing to fall down, Cardano held that $1.50 level support pretty good. You heard it all across the news, talking about, hey, Cardano is actually doing good so far. So the $1.50 is the level we're looking at. And obviously when Bitcoin continued to drop heavier and heavier, we had a bit of panic in the market. But looking at the 4-hour chart, you're looking huge wicks to the upside. So as soon as it falls down, whales right away come in to take it, and then that's fine. As soon as it comes back to these lower levels again, you'll see how we quickly bounce back up. But you'll see how right now we're hovering around that $1.50. So to me, as we always hold this $1.50 region, is pretty important. That's where the whole market is looking for Cardano. We know where that resistance was, and just again, like Bitcoin, we're breaking out of those resistances and going back to critical support levels for us right now. So in a very, very, very low time frames, you'll see here, guys, these are the EMAs, the 100 EMA. The 200 EMA, the 100 EMA, and the 55 EMA. Every time they're very close to each other, they really act as either a support or resistance, depending if you're above or below them. You'll see here they were close together on the 4-hour chart, and then we're trying to really knock at it as we move forward. As soon as we break above, we go sideways, we kind of retest it, just show a bit of a bullish movement, and boom, we continue to uptrend. And as soon as they're far away from each other, that's telling us there's going to be a lot of volatility. But right now they're squeezing again above us, and any break above these levels, any break above the $1.64, I think is going to push Cardano back up to these higher levels, close to the $2.50. And look, with all the developments coming up with Cardano right now, and release smart contracts and all these projects, they're gonna come up. I think even if Bitcoin could be having a bit of a hard time, I think Cardano will probably continue to go up. Depending, that's just me. That's just very me.
Yes, interesting. Like with me, man, I do think Bitcoin obviously leads the market because of Cardano, Ethereum, everything in the market has great fundamentals, but Bitcoin dropping causes everything else to drop. So I love the idea of these projects decoupling from Bitcoin, but we've just seen no evidence of it, right? Like there's some theoretical rationale as to why Cardano and these altcoins could decouple from Bitcoin, but we haven't seen it. In fact, what we constantly see is further confirmation of Bitcoin leading the market, and we still, see no signs of decoupling. So I personally, until I see super solid evidence of these altcoins decoupling from Bitcoin, I will proceed on the assumption that Bitcoin will fully lead the market. And if Bitcoin recovers, alts will recover harder. If Bitcoin drops further, alts will drop even more than what Bitcoin does.
That's just the fanboy in me talking, man.
No, I understand.
Me, man.
I feel you, and I want the fanboy in you to be correct, but unfortunately, I don't think it will be. It's not borne out by the evidence. But with that being said, look, Cardano's holding up pretty well. We're holding up above these previous peaks. So again, for me, it's simple. As long as we hold above these previous peaks, we're good. If we start to drop below those peaks, that's bad news bears. That's no bueno. So that's honestly my thoughts with Cardano. It's very simple. Holding above these peaks is good. Falling below that, very bad.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, and I agree. Look, the biggest thing is those levels, the $1.50, 100%. We need to stay above that. I think Cardano is bound to continue to move up in terms of, all the developments that are coming up in the light of what's happening in Ethereum's ecosystem at the moment. A lot of migration is happening to Matic. So this market is very dynamic, guys. Not only in terms of price action, not only in terms of market caps, but in terms of just the blockchain development sector of it, where you're having a lot of development, a lot lot of developers, programmers that are trying to, continue to be the leaders in the crypto market. And Cardano, even Cardano, like a couple of weeks ago, we're having some workshops to have almost like 1,000 developers learn the proper language to build those Cardano projects. And look, they're pushing. I think they're pushing heavy. I think just like how Ethereum, at one point everybody's forecasting Ethereum to start, like flipping Bitcoin and all that. I think we can start, on a very, very, I think, we're going to have that one project that leads first in its space, definitely Ethereum with DeFi and smart contracts. And then I think after that, just as a whole, the whole space will start hopefully decoupling from Bitcoin. I want the whole space to decouple from Bitcoin and see how that plays out. But we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how Bitcoin, if we're going to divorce from Bitcoin's price action at one point and actually focus on the fundamentals instead of price action in terms of a couple of tweets. So that's what we forecast. We'll see if that plays out. We'll see if we're right or wrong, depending. And yeah, man, Cardano's definitely having. I think Cardano's probably gonna have a good year this year. So we'll see. We'll see